Hi guys, Chef Olivier here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Mornay sauce. Onto the Mornay. The Mornay is a small sauce from a mother sauce called Bechamel. So the first thing we need to do our Mornay, it's our Bechamel. Start our Bechamel. First step is to infuse our milk. So I've got half a gallon of milk, 2 liters, and I'm gonna put into it an onion piqué. So that's simply a whole onion. I'm gonna use a bay leaf, and I'm simply gonna use some cloves. Cloves I'm gonna piqué means you poke it. So I'm just poking my onions with the clove, and I'm sticking my bay leaf onto my onions like this. So it will simply infuse the milk with the flavor of the onions, the bay leaf, and the cloves. You don't need more. So I'm turning my milk up, on. I'm dropping my onion into it with my onion piqué. I like to put a little touch of salt, not too much, because after we're gonna re-season everything with our when we're doing our bechamel. So we bring it to boil. When it's boiling, we put it aside, and then we will make together with the roux the bechamel. Time to prepare the bechamel. So for the bechamel, I've got my roux, my white roux, which is cold, and I've got my infused milk, which is hot. You have to use or some cold roux and hot milk, or some hot roux and cold milk. The reason is when you're gonna add your milk to your roux, you're gonna start thicken really fast. And if both of them are already hot, instead of having something which is smooth, you're gonna have a lot of lumps. So to avoid lumps, you have to have your milk and the roux not at the same temperature. So I'm not even turning the fire on, the burner on yet. I'm gonna start by adding my milk, hot milk, onto my roux. Slowly first, I'm gonna dissolve that part of the roux. So I'm breaking down that roux with the hot milk, a little bit at a time, making sure that I will have something which is smooth. So I'm breaking down the roux like that. As you can see, that thickens really fast. And I'm gonna add a little bit at a time the rest of the milk before I can turn the burner back on and cook the bechamel through. Because thick and thicken doesn't mean that it's cooked yet. You have to go in a corner, make sure there is no roux which is not mixed with your milk. Now that I got all my milk in the pot with my roux, I can now turn the burner on, and nicely, slowly, by stirring all the time, I'm gonna start cooking my bechamel sauce. The bechamel is now boiling, and it'll be boiling for about 4 or 5 minutes. So I will add a bit of seasoning, touch of salt, not too much, touch of white pepper, You can add some nutmeg if you want. Now, I didn't put too much salt because I'm gonna turn this bechamel as planned as Mornay sauce, which means that I'm gonna turn off the heat underneath and I'm gonna add some grated cheese to it. You can use any cheese you'd like, but really, classically, you will use some Gruyere cheese or some Swiss cheese. So grated cheese, and because the cheese is salted, obviously you don't want to add too much salt before you finish to incorporate the cheese. So I'm adding the cheese, let it melt in it. The reason why I'm stopping the heat underneath is because it's hot enough to melt the cheese. If I keep on heating it up, the cheese will start splitting. That means you're going to have a little layer of fat coming up. And we don't want that. We don't want the Mornay to turn fatty or oily. We want it to be creamy and cheesy. Like that. So I'm adding that. So you want to make sure the cheese is nicely melted into your Mornay sauce. Then shaking the seasoning. Just a touch of pepper, but we absolutely don't need any more salt. The cheese gave enough salt to the Mornay. There you got it, Mornay sauce.